Hello guys and gals, Daryl here with another Mandela Effect Earth Changes update. We're gonna be carrying on covering our land bridges that we've been covering since the beginning basically. So previous video, if you haven't caught it, we're at the Japan to Russia bridge that's really progressing a lot. And the next one that seems to show the most progression is our Hawaii to Alaska, Russia. Not sure which zone it's going to connect in there yet, but pretty soon we'll be able to drive there anywho. But for the actual Hawaiian Islands themselves, I wish I could remember for sure, but I think there's some new growth on that guy. And this Penguin Bank, I don't know if Molokai, if it was showing the sign of the growth here that it is now, but it's getting really close to ready to expand. See, you can, all around these edges here, you're going to start to see fingers pop up, and I think that's going to take a real big growth spurt on us. And there was some other notable, where was he? Down in here. This guy here too, I highly suspect is doing some stuff, so we'll just get some close-ups of some of this so we can have a better idea moving forward what's changing for sure and what's not. Let's grab this end, because the ends of the islands seem to be doing a lot of changing. This may be cutting in here. This cut shape is pretty signature. Alright, but the main one of interest was, sorry, just want to check some elevations there, was this guy, Kaula. Now, I don't remember, this guy may or may not have been here the last time we were by. I apologize if we're doing a repeat here, but he may not have been. And I, again, could be wrong, but I think I would have remembered it if he was here, for the fact that one of the ways I can tell what's coming and what shape it's going to be is by checking the ocean depth here, and you can tell anything once it hits the 50 to 70 meter range, it's probably on its way to the surface, quite likely. And especially if where it's already popped here, you check it, you'll see it pretty much goes out to 30, 40, 50 meters. So any of this stuff that's all coming into that same range, and then you can see the drop off into the thousands. That's how you know there's more to come. So this Kaula is going to end up kind of starting out shaped a lot like that. And actually, Lone Eagle did a good video where he focused in a lot tighter on a lot of these islands here, which is really interesting to see. So I don't want to focus as much on those as the actual land bridge itself and the progress and how to identify it as she's coming. See, I don't remember, I tracked all these out quite a ways, but I'm not remembering some of these names, so there may be some new stuff here too. This guy, now he's still in the 100 and some meter range, but he's on his way. Once they get that far, they're probably, they'll go fairly quickly to up to the 30, 40, 50 meter range, and then they come through pretty quick from there. These guys are, yeah, see, they're still pretty deep, but oh no, they're getting up there. We had a 200 flash, 100 something. Yeah, this guy's within 100 meters of the surface, so he'll be through, I'm guessing, within the next week or so, if they stay true to form. See, I'll show you the overall bridge. It's going to come from Hawaiian Islands up here to this elbow and hook pretty much straight north, and it looks like it's going to, this run of this land bridge, which will cover, actually we'll probably have time to do it in this video too. Where was I going? Yeah, this is a lot of Russian stuff here, so it looks like Alaska's going to connect to Russia, but just want to see if there's any sign of shortcut in here. No, this stuff is shit. Wow, no, there is some up into the teens. Maybe. No, that's pretty deep, 3,000 yet. But I suspect it will take you're going to see some popping up in here, believe it or not. They're still down 2,000-3,000 meters, so it'll be a while, but once this land bridge gets all dotted in, then you'll start seeing some land come up here. Quite sure. So yeah, when I was tracking it the last time, there was nothing up to the elbow. And these are still all pretty deep, 500-600 meters. Yeah. So I think it's not getting ready to, ooh, hey, here's a 500 meter. 3,000, no, 500 though, ooh, 188. Okay, where are we here? This guy. Hey, 90 meters. Yeah, this one's coming. Headed for the surface. So I'll have to come back and pin that if I remember. Hey, there's another one. No, whoa, we saw 5, 6, yeah, 6. He's coming. It's on his way. Hey, this little guy might be one of the first ones. He's got a larger area that's in the 1 to 200 range, so this area here, so you want to watch. This one will probably come through first, but some stuff in here will follow along pretty quickly. Nothing there. See, I think there's going to be a bit of a gap here for a while. This stuff's all pretty deep still, like 3, 4, 5,000 meters. Very deep. Okay, what are we at? 8 minutes? Okay, I think we'll toss in the Alaska bridge here too. Yeah, see, we're getting into the 70-some meter. Some stuff's gonna pop along this ridge. Oh, 80 meters. Thought I saw 50 go by there. Yeah, that one's gonna come. This is gonna come up to meet it a bit too. 29 meters over. yeah, it'll come. Okay. Just want to get enough of a, that guy's still pretty deep, enough of a close-up on these guys that will have some comparison shots. Here's probably a good example. Yeah, this is all 9 meters in here, 1 meter, 0. Yeah, this, if you want to watch one grow, this one for sure would be a good one to watch. Just because of how shallow, see 0 meters out here, that means it's just below the surface, getting ready to come through. All the way out here. Takes a drop off about there, yeah. You'll get to see lots of growth there. Alright, moving on. Probably not that exciting at this point, but I gotta grab this data here. I wonder about this guy, if he's new or not. Could be, because we can't focus, and that's pretty typical of something under construction, and the fact that all this water level out here is 0 to 1, 0, 0. Yeah, this guy is just coming through too. Cool. Lots of growth, lots of change. Oh, on the upside too, the Southern Cali Frisco Bay video I did for Nimble, she responded in the blog. I think this one might be underwater yet still. Yeah, I'm pretty... See, but he's already pegged it as an island, so he plans on bringing that up through. But anywho, yeah, she's gonna be putting a little video together with some pictures she's got that I could... Don't quote me on this, but it sounded like there was pictures out into the bay where there were no islands, where now there are. Yeah, again, see, I think a lot of this stuff in here, if anybody wants to, be worth keeping an eye on, because that's 0 depth for a long ways out from this guy, so you're going to see a lot of growth off that one. Okay, just want to check the end, because this coming... Oh wait, I'm not even at the mainland yet, but these little fingers coming off, these are definitely new growth areas to keep an eye on, for sure. Okay. Even these dark spots here, they're not forest, which they may be, could be, but you'll probably see inland lakes starting to form once these are sizable enough. See, there's kind of that uniform cut that we see when they first start out. You'll notice there aren't very many of those on this one. They're all starting to flow a little more natural, so it's probably getting pretty close to the stage where it'll turn green and grow the trees and probably grow an airport in a little town if it goes anything, wow, anything like the rest of them have. Judging by the activity under the water here, you're going to be able to catch growth off the end of that bad boy. And definitely in here, where you've got this color of blue that has typically been when the life part comes along. I think this stuff might be underwater. You guys tell? Huh. Can't tell if that is or not. So yeah, trees and grass and forest still to come on this one. I'm guessing this lake is still growing too. Definitely lots changing in here for sure. See, this is one of them cases of what I call saltwater trees. I don't know, I've never heard of trees, especially a lot of these, they look to be kind of evergreens or something, but they're growing right in the salt water before the land grows out under. Well, I'm sure there's land under them, but they come up, the land comes up pre-treed a lot of times. So this will be another cool area to watch for any of you with some time. Yeah, there's a lot of farming still going on there. Alright, you know what, if we've hit the mainland here, no, we still haven't. See, some of these, they definitely would have connected. This would have been a separate island, and this, probably something down here, or probably nothing here. The last time we checked in on this particular land bridge. I know I'm flying by a lot of spots that I could be showing you where you could watch stuff come up through the water. but I think you've got the idea what to watch for. My hopes is, for sure, as I cover all these different areas, that anybody just takes an interest to any particular area and you're watching it and you know that there's been big changes that would make for a interesting update video. It'd be good if you let me know. So for any newer followers with us, when you see these formations, this thicker part wouldn't even have been here a little while ago. It starts with just these thin fingers, kind of outlines, and then fills in. So you can pick a place where you're from, or somewhere you vacationed, or where you honeymooned, and keep an eye on her. See, look at all this. This is going to be a significant change in the shoreline size here. Let's measure that just for kicks. Wow, yeah, this thing's going to gain a lot of shoreline, but at the same time it looks like it's losing a lot on the inland side here too. Holy cow. But it might be growing too. See, that's the thing, we really, only time will tell. That's why we're logging as much of this as we can, and I know you guys are going to get interested enough too that you'll start being very helpful without even trying. Because as long as you mention when you see places that have done a lot, you let me know. I can share with everyone else and you can all stay informed. See, again, for you new folks, this color of blue, especially accompanied with all this silty looking stuff, usually is, and this bubbly, muddy looking land, that stuff is usually all either just coming or going from our current reality, well, our only reality, from our reality. This stuff is just, it's changing. That's the thing people gotta realize. We're not stuck in overlapping timelines or any of that kind of stuff. We're simply witnessing changes like we've never seen before in our reality, and that's a big part of the purpose here, is just trying to figure it out. And all we can do to do that is keep logging the data and asking the questions, and sooner or later we'll get some answers. Alright, so the next video is going to be probably, actually come down and check on our Guam land bridge. For you newer folk, there's a 1,500-mile land bridge coming in from Japan straight south down to Guam. And then probably from Palau, Charity, you're going to be able to drive all the way up to Japan here, I think. You might have to skip over to Guam and go this way for a while, but eventually this will come in for you too. Okay, kids, have a great day.